On February 9, 2006, Fran Townsend, Assistant to President George W. Bush for Homeland Security and Counterterrorism, previously in the Department of Justice, told reporters in a press briefing that after 9/11, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed planned to launch a West Coast plot aiming to hit the tallest building on that side of the United States. During a hearing at Guantanamo Bay in March of 2007, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed revealed that the intended target was the Library Tower in central Los Angeles. He had worked with Hambali and recruited 4 members in the cell, and he had trained the leader in the shoe bombing techniques. Townsend stated, quote, "The cell leader was arrested in February of 2002. At that point, the other members of the cell believed that the West Coast plot had been canceled and was not going forward," end quote. A May 23, 2007 White House fact sheet echoed that the plot was foiled in 2002. It also went on to say, quote, "In 2002, we broke up a plot by Khalid Sheikh Mohammed to hijack an airplane, fly it into the tallest building on the West Coast," end quote. Advocates of the coercive interrogation methods authorized by the Bush administration later claimed that it was their use of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed that prevented the West Coast attack. Problem with this argument is that Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was arrested in March of 2003, long after the plot had been derailed. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, practicing chaotic counter-interrogation techniques, told interrogators about that plot, leaving them to think he was cooperating. But in reality, he was giving information that was outdated. Plot was over. The then cell leader had been captured, as Townsend noted. In a classified memo entitled "Defense Reporting Pivotal for the War Against al-Qaeda," the CIA claimed that in March of 2003, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed gave information on Majid Khan, who in turn gave up information. Based on that information, Zubair was captured in June of 2003. The memo then claimed, "We used the information Zubair provided to track down and arrest Hambali." Put it charitably, this is a loose interpretation of what happened. The memo also tries to boost the importance of Gun in the al-Qaeda cell, stating that Hambali admitted that some members of the Pakistan cell were eventually to be groomed for U.S. operations at the behest of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, possibly as part of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed's plot to fly hijacked planes into the tallest buildings on the west coast of the United States. This eventually and possibly was the best result that analysts could conclude, despite 183 sessions of waterboarding, the coercive interrogation techniques that simulates drowning. The reality is that the al-Qaeda cell wasn't involved, which is why the United States didn't request the arrest of its members, and that they were sent to their home countries. While Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was confessing the plots already thwarted, and those running the interrogation program thought that this was important news, he didn't tell them about plots that hadn't yet happened, but which he definitely knew about because of his position as al-Qaeda's military commander, such as the cells working in Madrid, London, and Jakarta. Pleased with the success of the first Bali attack in October of 2002, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed gave Hambali $100,000 as a sign of congratulations and another $30,000 for further operations. Hambali gave the money to Noordin Top and the bomb maker Azhar Hussein to fund the bombing of the JW Marriott Hotel in Jakarta on August 5th of 2003, approximately 5 months after Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was arrested. While Hambali's capture cut off the remnants of the Jemaah Islamiyah network from al-Qaeda Central, operatives like Noordin Top now had acquired a taste for violence. With Hazari, Top went on to carry out 3 more terrorist attacks in Indonesia, including a second attack in Bali. Azhari was killed when Indonesian police raided his hideout in East Dave in November of 2005, and Nordin Top was tracked down to a safe house near the Indonesian royal city of Solo in central Java, where he had died in a hail of bullets on September 17, 2009. After that, the Indonesian police discovered a terrorist training camp in Aceh and rounded up several dozen more Jemaah Islamiyah operatives and their new recruits.